y'all, welcome back to the channel. It's your girl Bad Luck Kitty, or you can call me Kitty. Today I'm gonna take y'all through the day with me. The morning is very slow. I am just making some pom-poms with my pom-pom maker, and I'm gonna try to recreate this make a pom-pom garland for the entryway, and probably try to do some for the office or whatever, because we hung paper chains up in the office and I really like them. So I think I'm going to do some pom-poms in that color. That's just for this morning. This afternoon we're going to go out. I want to go to Lush and check out some body butter there, and maybe an exfoliant, if a body, like a scrub if they have it. And I don't know what else. And then at 7 o'clock we have an appointment to bowl sounds weird, but it's an appointment to go bowling. So that's what we're gonna go do, and I will take y'all along with me for that. Okay, so here's the heck. This is not human. This is not human hair. Although I have human hair over there. However, the synthetic hair came with the hairstyle. So the secret to making the synthetic hair last longer, so it's not you see how tangly it is, to make it like less tangly, is to spray it with oil sheen every couple days. That's the secret. Now, mine been up in a bun for the last couple days, so I have not detangled it probably for the whole week. As a matter of fact, my hair's been up in a bun for the whole week, and I have not detangled it or done anything to maintain the actual hair. I did put some of this Design Essentials on my scalp. Let me show that to y'all. Hold on. The other day I did put some of this Design Essentials Peppermint and Aloe Soothing Scalp Tonic on my hair, so y'all can see what it looks like. It says you can apply it before your shampoo or use it as a leave-in treatment. So I just put it as a leave-in treatment. I have a really bad dandruff, so I use that on my scalp. So the oil sheen I'm just using is the olive oil nourishing sheen spray. I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't know if the oil sheen matters. Okay, the oil that I use on my scalp is this Dimetol medicated hair, scalp, and skin treatment. Okay, this stuff right here, it says smooth, soothes, and protects. Hold on. Let's see. It promotes hair growth, prevents damaged scalp infections such as hair dandruff, ringworm, scalp itching, eczema, bumps, pimples, rashes, etc. It got petroleum jelly, mineral oil, lanolin, shea butter, peppermint oil, coconut oil, menthol, sulfur, and dimetol concentrate. Some years ago, this was like a really controversial product, and I've been using it. Now, I will say that a lot of black hair beauty products are always controversial. Apparently we weren't supposed to be using Blue Magic either. I just don't have any Blue Magic. Not that I don't use Blue Magic, I just don't have any Blue Magic. So I put this on my hair like once a week, right? Everybody keep asking me how my hair grew back so fast. I'm going to be honest and say genetics. I'm gonna just be 100% with y'all. Genetics. My hair grows fast and long, and it's just always been like that. Now, do I slack on my like hair care, skin care? I already showed y'all all the vitamins I take and stuff like that. Let me know if y'all want me to show y'all the vitamins I take again. But I do take a lot of vitamins. I do eat relatively clean, but my hair and my nails can grow relatively fast. I have been having skin issues, but again, I didn't have skin issues up until like last year. So skin issues, like real skin issues, like where I was having cystic acne and stuff like that and breakouts in this area, I had never had that before. So with that in mind, environment change, hard water that they have here in the UK could have impacted that. The other thing that I use on my hair, like I said, I use Blue Magic now, y'all. Now, I don't use this every day. I use this like once a week, every 2 weeks, whatever the case may be. However, to keep my scalp oiled, I use wild growth oil. And again, I'm hearing it's kind of controversial too. I don't know. I don't know why. It got coconut, olive oil, rice bran, cocoa butter, acerola, pomegranate, rosehip, pumpkin seed, and extracts of mushroom, chickpea, lentil, cocoa mass, sesame seed, essential oils of clary sage, eucalyptus, frankincense, geranium, grapefruit, lavender, and peppermint. Anyway, so I'm about to go ahead and put this on my scalp before I get in the shower. That way, it can go ahead and settle in while I'm in the shower. And when I clean my face, if there's like any oil residue, it'll be off of my face. But y'all, I don't know. Y'all don't ask me about skincare stuff. I'm not loyal to a brand or anything like that. I just know I just use what worked for me and what works for my child. And I don't know if I worry so much on a lot of the controversy. I have been hearing a lot about the sacred oil drops. And again, because I am trying to grow my hair back from nothing, and because I am on tirzepatide, and one of the side effects is hair loss, I am very conscious about getting a lot of omega-3s and fatty fish, eating salmon and sardines, tuna, and making sure that I'm taking my vitamins, in addition to trying to make sure that the actual hair itself is healthy, because I don't want to lose it all. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this in, then tie my hair up and hop in the shower, and then I'll see y'all back when I'm doing my skincare. I'm out the shower. I got on my base shirt and some jeans. We are going to go bowling later on tonight, so I'm just gonna go ahead and get dressed for that, so we can call it a day. It's 53 degrees outside. Now, I feel like 53 degrees is not warm enough for nothing. I feel like 53 degrees is insultingly cold outside. But considering that we ain't even touched 50 in weeks, I'm gonna take this 53 and I'm gonna run with it. I have no choice but to run with it, because the weather has just been so terrible. Now, I'm complaining about 53, but I'm gonna show y'all something in a minute. Matter of fact, I'm gonna just go ahead and show y'all right now, so y'all can go ahead and just judge me while I'm talking. Okay, y'all go ahead and judge. Go ahead and judge. Judge me. Judge me. Judge me. Bring shame back. Okay. My room is a mess. It is literally a mess. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a couple things real quick. Hey, my child is still in the shower. I am not doing any makeup. Not doing any makeup. So therefore, I will have a few extra minutes after I do my skincare. My honey ironed my clothes for me, so I don't have to worry about that much. But one thing I am going to do is I'm going to tidy up this room a little bit. That's absolutely what I'm going to do. I'm going to tidy this room up a little bit because it's out of control. All right. That's one thing I'm going to do. The other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to tell y'all about my birthday staycation in London. And I'm going to tell that story while I do my skincare. Insert the picture so y'all can see that. Again, I think that is the last. I know in the last vlog I said Mexico and Japan were the last things I had recorded. And that's not. There's a lot of tech that determined that is not the truth either. So, my birthday was the last thing I actively recorded. Now, since then, we have been at home and not really doing, well, I haven't really been doing much. Everybody else got a lot of stuff going on, and I'm just in support of them right now. But me personally, me myself, I don't have no business, so I don't have much to record. I don't have much to record. So, you know, that's that on that. So let's go ahead and let's talk about it. While I tidy up a little bit and do my skincare, then tidy up. Okay, how about that? Yeah. So we stayed at the Mount Calm Hotel in London. Again, it is a Marriott Bonvoy autograph hotel. If y'all have not noticed, we stay at a lot of Marriott properties. My honey is a Marriott member. He quadruple platinum due to his travel status. Me myself, I'm just a regular old gold member. I think it's silver than gold. I'm just a regular old gold member, honey. I do stay at hotels, but not like him, like, because he would live in them for work. So his points and my points, they are not the same. They are not the same. So we stay at a lot of Marriott properties just to keep the rolling. They're everywhere. So that's another thing. Marriott, holla at your girl. Okay, holla at your girl. So we stayed at the Mount Calm. We ended up getting 2 conjoining rooms. The first thing I am putting on is a glycolic acid toner from Inkey-List. I have it in this little pump bottle right here. It just makes it easier for me to pump it out and not make a mess. Okay, so we stayed there. Cool hotel, you know, great hotel. Location wise, it was a good location. I don't know if there's necessarily a bad location. I'm sure there's bad locations, but as far as tours go, I don't think there are like very many bad locations. I will say I don't think I got a room tour, but let's go ahead, because I know I did take an initial clip. I'm gonna go ahead and insert that there so that y'all can see kind of, you know, what I got. But I don't think there's actually a room tour. What's wrong with the name of the group chat?
I don't like being classified as someone you just live with. I have a daughter.
Y'all are the people that I live with.
Yeah, but I'm just people you live with, not your daughter.
Are you not a person?
Loving, kind, caring, amazing daughter.
That's interesting. You use all those adjectives.
Your spitting image.
That's not my spitting image.
You could be twins.
I barely know this little girl. Listen, I'm not changing the family group chat name. It is the people that I live with. Okay? I'll change the family group chat name if you change my name from birth giver in your phone.
It's still birth giver?
It's still birth giver in my. So if you
change
change my name in your phone, I'll change the family group chat name.
Well,
here you go, sweetie.
You are my birth giver.
Okay, you are the people I live with.
Okay. That's different.
How did you get birth giver? That's like so sci-fi and technically and impersonable.
Because she gave birth to me, so she's a birth giver. Or she be life giver. Is that better?
No.
No, we have a word for that. It's called mother.
And you all day, mother, I'm hungry. Mother, what are you doing? Mother, where's my brother?
I thought you changed that.
No.
Well, what would you like to change to?
No, it doesn't matter. You change it. You give me a decent, respectable name. I will give you the group chat a decent, respectable name. He's just gonna have to get whatever name we get. So
okay, I'll give you
Anyway, I'm trying to record. Okay. Hi, y'all. Welcome back to the channel. We are having a staycation in London. And I want to tell y'all this story, okay? I got out the car because I had to go to the ladies' room, right? And I was rushing. So I text my honey. I said, hey, my purse is in the car, right? So we came into the room. It's 2 rooms, okay? We came into the room. We came into Janai's room. And I went to the ladies' room in there, right? Then I came out of there, looked around, and then came into this room to set the room key and my phone down because that's all I had. When I got in here, I looked on the desk. And when I looked on the desk, my purse was there. And I thought, oh, my honey must have brought my purse, right? But I'm like, I didn't see him. He didn't say anything. He must have dropped it off and kept going, right? Because I know that he illegally parked. Where'd you park the car? Never mind. Don't answer that question. So then he was parking the car, and I know he was on the street. So I'm like, oh, maybe he just ran up here before he went to go park the car. So, boom. We in here probably a good 5 to 8 minutes. And he calls me. He says, hey, where's your purse at? I don't see it. I'm like, you didn't bring the purse up here? He says, no, I didn't bring the purse. I'm like, yes, you did. The purse is right here on this desk. I didn't bring the purse. He didn't bring the purse. But the purse somehow magically, miraculously appeared in this room. Y'all think I'm tripping? Let me know. Let me know if y'all think I'm tripping. I think I'm tripping. It's me, and I think I'm tripping. He says, okay, so then a few minutes, he was like, okay, I'm headed up. A few minutes later, he coming down the hallway, and he got the suitcases, and I'm like, huh. And he got the guy, I forgot, the bellman from the front helping him with the suitcase. And I'm like, he don't look like he been up here. But how did this purse get here? He says he didn't bring the purse. But how did the purse get here? If I didn't bring the purse, he didn't bring the purse. The little girl didn't bring the purse because the little girl was struggling with her coat and her backpack and her purse. Did she bring her purse? Mm-hmm. And her purse. So she didn't have my purse because when I saw her getting her purse, that's what triggered me because I was in a rush to get to the ladies' room. That's what triggered me. Oh, snap, my purse is still in the car. Y'all let me know if I'm tripping. Anyway, so this weekend, this video is going to be us doing a little staycation. I will do a little like semi room tour. I was gonna do it when I first came in, but I did not do it. So I'll give y'all a better view tomorrow when we're up and about, and we're gonna do like some local touristy things, and I'll just keep y'all updated. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in with this hyaluronic acid serum to hydrate my skin. Here in the UK, baby, my skin just be dry. We got water filters. I have been battling skin issues since I got here. Actually, since I have really left Mexico, honestly, I've been having issues. Again, Tulsa's water was terrible. So there's that. Okay, so hotel was nice. So day 1, we went on a Friday. I believe. And so Friday night, we just got there. I think we did anything. I can't remember what we did on Friday. I think we just went to sleep because y'all know I go to bed early. You know what I'm saying? I like my beauty rest. So I go to bed relatively early. And the next morning we got up. So on Saturday, we got up. We had breakfast in the hotel. They do have American breakfast. I could tell that they kind of cater more to Americans because of just like the breakfast. They did have toast and beans, but baby, they had other stuff too. So it wasn't, I didn't feel strong-armed. I didn't feel strong-armed. Now, just because they have American fare doesn't mean it tastes really good. It was okay. It was okay. It was tolerable. I don't have any complaints about breakfast. It's just breakfast is breakfast. and we got coffee, and we headed off for the day. I just went in with the Brighton eye cream from Inkeyless. I have been using this, and yes, you can visibly see like the difference that it has made in months. Do I think there's probably a better product? There probably is. However, this came with the system that I purchased. So since it came with it, I use it. You know what I'm saying? Then after that, after breakfast, we went ahead and we went to catch a bus. Okay, we went to catch a bus because that is one of the many perks to being in London, is that the public transportation is just so easy. Like, it's easy to get around. So we went to go catch a bus. We ended up getting on the bus, and then the bus said, "We are out of service." It took us around the corner and down the street, and it was like, yeah, we can't go where you trying to go because they over there protesting. And I'm just like, okay, that's cool. They over there protesting and whatnot. But how are we supposed to get over there? Start recording. We were just on the bus. Is that the bus? No, this is the bus right here. This bus right here. And we just riding along. We thinking we go get to the London Eye. And the guy just pulls up and he was like, "Buses are terminated at this station. You collect all your belongings." What? So we're like, what? And they're like, "Oh yeah, it's a protest." The bus drivers, weren't they protesting when we were here over the summer?
They protested over summer. They got a raise, 25%. Then they got another 10% raise in November.
Okay, I heard that. You know, I stand with the people, babe. Protest if you have to. So anyway, yeah, so now he told us to keep walking. And hopefully we get to another one, and maybe we can catch that bus to get to the London Eye. If not, we just gonna have to take an Uber or something. The train?
Yes.
Okay, never mind. We're getting on the train. Over there. So we ended up getting on some trains. We had to take a train to take a train to take a train to take a train to get somewhere. And then eventually we put us out right there at the London Eye. And that was really good because the London Eye is like this Ferris wheel thing, and it takes you up really high. You can see all around London. So we ended up doing that. I think we ended up getting a package deal. We ended up getting a package deal for some things. So I'm gonna go ahead and insert the content from the London Eye in so that y'all can see that while I work on. I'm debating if I'm put some jewelry on. So y'all look at this content. All right, so with the London Eye, we ended up getting a package deal. It was the Shrek Adventure as well. And y'all, I laugh because, okay, so I personally don't think I think Shrek is not a children's movie. I don't. I never have. I never will. So when I see people looking at it with their kids, I think it's like an age limit to like what is acceptable for watching it with kids, because of the simple fact that kids pick up on everything, right? So with knowing that kids pick up on everything, Shrek has a lot of suggestive stuff in it. Like, I just don't feel like it's acceptable. Now, we couldn't record anything inside of Shrek. Shrek is I think a Universal movie, not 100% sure. Love Shrek. I love Shrek down. You know, Shrek had strong boundaries, and he didn't let people play with him, baby. And he didn't give a damn what you thought about him. I fully resonate with Shrek in that sense. Like, baby, go somewhere, leave me alone, and let me have my life, and you go live your life however you gonna live your life over there where you gonna live your life at. That does not mean that you have to live your life over here with me, bothering me per se. So Shrek had his good strong boundaries, and I like that about him. But the other thing that I will say is that even though Shrek had his boundaries, when he found Fiona, he fell in love. So he kind of, let his guard down. He let his guard down for love. He let his guard down for love. While I think that is an absolutely beautiful thing, I also think that Shrek let them people play with him a little bit too much in regards to Fiona Raggedy Ass, right? Because she didn't know who the hell she was. And so she was kind of like getting caught up trying to be something that she wasn't. But this is beside the point of the story. This is beside, let me get up. This is beside the point of the story. The point of the story is Shrek is not a children's movie. When we went to this event, this activity, or whatnot, these people had their kids in there. It was people with a lot of kids in there. And I feel like they shouldn't have brought their kids in there. Because at one part we go in there and we apparently, we go on this run from Rumpelstiltskin or whatever. And Rumpelstiltskin, he's beefed out with Shrek or whatever. And Rumpelstiltskin is chasing us down. And these people had their kids in here, and Rumpelstiltskin was like, I'm gonna find y'all, and I'm gonna kill y'all, and I'm gonna imprison y'all. And these people in there with their kids. I'm kids. I ain't talking about like, my baby 12. I ain't talking about like 12-year-olds. I'm talking about 4-year-olds, 5-year-olds. Baby, these kids were crying. They were crying because they were like, oh no. So then the man one of the parents goes up to the workers and is just like, hey, it's not for real. The witches aren't coming. And the workers like, yes, they are. They're coming. Keep moving. Keep moving. And the kid is like, ah! And the dad is like, it's okay. He's just kidding. The little girl's like, no, he's not kidding. Because little kids' brains have not developed in a sense to say this is real or this is not real. Anyway, because the parents wanted to have their own fun, baby, they drugged them kids up in there. They did. They drugged them kids up in there. Do I feel bad for the kids? Yeah, I feel bad for the kids. Do I feel bad for the parents? No, because them kids was complaining. Now, I was in there trying to have a good time because they're gonna say, make sure you save room for the little kids at the front. No, they ain't got no business in here in the first place or whatever. I wanted to see everything I wanted to see, and that's just that on that. But the parents was dragging their kids through there. It's very suggestive. They have I don't know if the man is considered trans or whatnot. I don't know what his title is, and I don't want to misgender him or whatever. But the barmaid that can be considered a man or trans or cross or whatever the terminology is. Y'all don't cancel me because I don't know his appropriate nomenclature. But I put a whole bunch of that on there. So when they are going through it or whatever, we get over there, the man is saying some suggestive stuff. Like he even like, you know what I'm saying, he even make a little suggestive comment to my honey, and we laugh about it, but it's like, if you kids and your parents ain't talk to you about certain things, you can be like really confused, right? Now, whose fault is that? Is it Shrek? Is it Universal's? No, it's not their fault. You shouldn't have brought your kid up in here. But long story short, it was a good time. It was a good time. If you have the opportunity to go, because I think it was only like it wasn't that much of an upgrade for the ticket. If you had the opportunity to go, I didn't put this on here. I'm using the Omega Water Cream Moisturizer, lightweight and hydrating. That's what I put on my face. Now, do I put too much? I probably do, but again, my skin be really dry here. But yeah, the event was great. The 3D animations in there are amazing. They were really, really really good, and I think that if you had the opportunity to go, you should go. That's just, don't take your kid. If your kids are old enough to understand, take them. If your kid ain't old enough to understand, don't take your baby up in there, subjecting them to that foolishness. And that's just the truth. Like, sometimes parents have to decide whether or not something is appropriate for kids. Like, oh well, we gonna have to miss out on this. Like, you gotta be okay saying, I'm gonna miss out on some stuff for now or forever. You know what I'm saying? If you don't have the opportunity to do that with your kid. Oh, let me show y'all what I got in Japan. I got these Okuchi Peach. They're travel mouthwash. So here's my little travel kit. I've been reloading my stuff and making sure I got everything that I need to go in here, because not next week, the week not this week, not in the next 7 days, but in about 14 days, not even 14, in 12 days, we're gonna be back on the road again. Anyway, so I'm just trying to restock my stuff. That way I don't have to wait till the last minute and I can make sure I got everything that I need for when I get ready to go. So, we did the Shrek thing. It was cool. After we did the Shrek thing, I don't think I got footage of it, but we got some food at this one little cafeteria that was there. I think the highlight of that, it was like some Chinese kids was on like a school tour, and baby, they was up in there. You should have saw how they was looking at that food. They was like looking at this food like, we gonna eat this? Like, y'all really want us to eat this, baby? They was looking at that food real questionable. Now, understandably so, because if you know UK food is nasty. I know people keep talking about like, you're over there, you're supposed to, man, listen, nasty is nasty. Y'all can kiss my ass about all the rest of the stuff. Like, the UK food here is disgusting. Okay, they went all over the world conquering people and still couldn't come up with nothing better than mayonnaise. Okay, so anyway, so we were in there in the cafeteria, and the little Asian kids picking at that food, like looking at it. One little girl was just like, I do not want to eat this. The one little girl was just like, hell no, I don't want this. And I was just like, I'm glad you didn't want that, because I ate breakfast, but I didn't eat breakfast. So by the time we got to the cafeteria, she was hungry. And I'm like, all right, Felice, I believe you're hungry, but baby, this is what they got. This is what they got. So after that, we walked along so that we could see Big Ben. It was Janai's first time over there in that area, so she hadn't seen a lot of things. And again, it was also cold outside, so we was just trying to stay moving as much as we could so that we could see everything. But she saw Big Ben. We saw Big Ben, and while we were over there, there was a guy out there. He had a 360. He had a 360 thing, and it was like 10 pounds to use a 360. And the London Eye was in the back of it. Oh, I'm using the Christian Brayton eyelash booster. So I stopped, we did that, and then we took one of those little carts. Let me tell y'all about these little carts. We were trying to get to H&M, I believe, Zara, one of them, because I was looking for a belt. At the time, I didn't have jeans that fit, but let me show y'all my jeans. I went on to Fashion Nova. They had a buy one, get one sale on denim. I got 3 pair, and Chicken Nugget got 3 pair. And I'm so happy I can report that I'm a size 11. I just took the tag off of these. That's what's so crazy. Let me see if it's still over here. Yeah, I am a size 11 from Fashion Nova. And so I went ahead and I took a chance. I said, listen, if all my other pants don't fit, them 13s don't fit, they falling off, I'm going to give me an 11. And I'm going to try it out. If them 11s don't fit, they going to fit eventually, because, baby, the Terstepatide's been working. But let me show y'all the pants. Y'all see that? Y'all see that? I'm put my pocket in. Ain't nobody need to know I ain't got no money. But yeah, these are the 11s. Okay. This is what your girl is looking like these days. Okay. These are like a mom. These are like a mom jean kind of look or whatever, and they're cuffed at the ankle, so you can roll them and unroll them. I'm going to leave them rolled for the looks sake. Now I'm thinking about it, I think the socks I want to wear are in the laundry. Oh well. So yeah, so we ended up doing that. We got on those little carts. We went up to the lady, right, because I was being lazy. We went up to the lady, asked her how much was the ride. She said 30 pounds. All right, so we riding along. I done hooked my music up, you know what I'm saying? I'm playing a little Burna Boy. We rolling along or whatever, and we get down there and she can't get through because they're protesting. So she can't ride in a certain area because they're protesting. Then so we get to the point and the lady says, oh, I can't take y'all through here because the protest. Y'all gonna have to walk or whatever. So we're just like, oh, okay, you know, like that's some BS. So we get off. My honey was like, okay, you know, I'm gonna pay you whatever. The lady gonna tell me it's 30 pounds per person. Y'all, she rode us 5 minutes around the corner. She didn't finish getting us to our destination, but she did get us. So it's like, you got us around the corner, and then you gonna tell us, yeah, the thing says 30 pounds per person. You didn't say per person. She said 30 pounds. Get on, 30 pounds. Oh, you want to hook your music up? Okay, yes, 30 pounds. She did not say 30 pounds per person. So be careful of that scam. I think my honey ended up, like, giving her 50 pounds. He nice, y'all. He real nice. He a sweetheart. Y'all know I ain't that nice. Anyway, he gave her like 50 pounds or whatever. And we went on about our business. We ended up going to H&M. I picked up a few things. They didn't really have a lot. I ain't even gonna hold you. Now I think about it, they didn't really have a lot. I picked up a few things. The magnet picked up a few things. And then there was a Korean mart across the street. So we went across the street so she could go to the Korean mart. And then we went back to our room. What did we eat for dinner? Don't recall. If I'm missing anything that I didn't talk about and didn't have footage, I'm gonna just go ahead and insert it in right now. I'm going to go ahead and apply my mascara. This is the Rimmel London Seeker with a Lancome brush eye. I don't know the name of it. I just remixed it, but I'm gonna go ahead and let y'all see whatever footage I didn't talk about and insert, so y'all can see that now. 어젯밤에 어디 있었어 내 생각하곤 있어 너 어린아이 같아 난 아직까지 마음이 넌 나빠 I'm feeling lonely Something about you make me feel insecure baby Something about you girl Stay here right by my side Feel like I am falling deeper 여기서 alone That was like the end of day 2. On day 3, we actually did like the actual day of celebration. My birthday was the following day on Monday. But I wanted to go to Wicked for my birthday. That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to go see Wicked. I didn't read the book. I didn't watch the part 1. I didn't watch the part 2. I didn't watch any of it. So, what did I do? I was like, I'm going to go see Wicked. Y'all, Wicked was so good. But before we got to Wicked, let me tell you about, before we got to Wicked, this is just cuticle oil. Before we got to Wicked, we went to a steakhouse. I was like, I want some steak. That's what I wanted to eat. The name of it, can't recall. I'll insert the clips for y'all so y'all can see. But we went to a steakhouse. It was really cute. They did all the little birthday stuff or whatever. The food, the steak was good. The appetizers, not so good. The sides, not so good. The steak, yeah, they know what to do with the steak. I think they were Peruvian. I think it was a Peruvian steakhouse, if I'm not mistaken. It was really good. I enjoyed it. So we went to the steakhouse, and then after that, we went to Wicked. Wicked was really good. I ain't gonna ruin it for nobody, but the ending was a shocker for me. I was just like, what? How? Who authorized this? We don't think that this is crazy. Like, we don't think that this is crazy, but anyway, it happened, child. I enjoyed Wicked. We went on the West End. I can't remember the name of the theater we went to. It was really good. So that's how we ended Sunday night. Did we get dinner? I don't know if we got for dinner. Yeah, I don't really eat dinner now. Again, on the Thursday side, I don't really eat dinner. My biggest meal is breakfast. Breakfast is the most important meal of the day for me. So after that, we went to the next day was on Monday. We checked out of our hotel and we went to the Hello Kitty Art Box Cafe. We had a reservation. I think it was a holiday. Yeah, it was a holiday. So we had a reservation for that Monday. We went there. It is super cute. If you have an opportunity to do any of the art box experiences, I know that there is one in Monterrey, Mexico that we want to go to. There's another one in, I can't remember where the other one is at. The other Hello Kitty cafe. But there are Hello Kitty cafes all over. It was super cute. The theme for this one in particular was My Melody and Karomi, which is the light pink one and the purple, black and purple one. If you need help, if you like me, we went there. Now, I'm gonna insert the clip, but let me tell y'all beforehand, everything looks really, really cute. Really, really cute. Everything is really, really cute. Everything was adorable. Everything was tastefully done, but everything did not taste tasteful. Okay, the one thing that the English can do and do well is scones, and I think chocolate, but I don't eat chocolate. Scones and chocolate. The tea was weak. The tea tastes like weak Kool-Aid water. And and the little tea cakes, yeah, the little tea cakes was nasty. I ain't even gonna hold you. They was cute though. They was really, really cute. They was really cute. But I'm gonna go ahead and insert the footage from that time, so y'all can see that. Okay, so I'm ready. Here's the outfit. It's just a t-shirt, a button up, and then just a regular, just a sweater I got from H&M over top this. I don't know where this shirt come from. I've been having this shirt for a very, very, very long time. And these jeans that I got from Fashion Nova, and I'm just gonna wear like some regular old tennis shoes with it. While we wait on Janai, I'm gonna just start hanging up stuff, because I feel like that's the easiest way. Everything here, I've been bringing it up into my room. Like, I'm gonna hang it up, I'm gonna hang it up, I'm gonna hang it up, and I haven't been hanging on it. So we waiting on the little girl I just yelled for, so we probably got about 10-15 more minutes. That should be enough to get through this. It looks like a lot, because honestly, at the base of it, it's stuff like this. This is a travel cube from when we had the staycation, and like I was out, just shopping, picking up stuff or whatever, and I never unpacked the cube. I never unpacked the cube. I'm also tell y'all nothing. This is probably me telling all y'all all my business, but the suitcase from Japan. Yep, that one too. That one too is not 100% empty either. So, do with that information. Do with that information what you will, but it's all gonna be emptied out. I'm gonna take care of it, because I have to pack for a while, because we're gonna be gone for a little minute, and so I'm going to have to really work my way through some stuff. Oh, this is the shirt I got from H&M. I picked it up because I thought it was is it H&M? Yes, H&M. I picked it up because I thought it was a full length, but it's a 3/4 length, and I was like, baby, it's cold outside. I ain't want nothing to do with that at the time. But it'll be a cute little something for me to wear when I get back. I envision it with this skirt that I got. I think the skirt is down here too, so if we get to it, I'll show y'all the skirt too. But yeah, so that's just pretty much what we worked our way through over that weekend. I didn't intend on putting that in here because I don't know why. as I was recording that weekend, I was thinking, they don't need to see this, or they're not going to want to see it. Maybe I should say it like that. I didn't think anybody would want to see it because it just really honestly wasn't, I didn't do a good job recording. Maybe I should say that. And as I'm getting slowly back into it, I think that I'm just trying to find balance. Personally, I'm just enjoying the privacy, if you get what I'm saying. Like, I'm just enjoying having my time as my time and not having to share with other people because people's opinions and things of that nature. Not like I'm doing something wrong or anything. But it's just like I just enjoy living life on my own terms. I don't feel like my life is up for debate. And some people say, well, when you put your life on social media, then that's what you give them permission to, like, you're opening up, you're being open about your life, so you're being open to people's opinions. And so with that in mind, I figure I just ain't gonna tell y'all nothing. And that way, if I don't tell y'all anything, then it doesn't open anything up. But yeah, I mean, life is good. Life is good. And also it comes down to another thing is that sometimes I feel guilt. I feel guilt about it. And I was talking to my friends about this, but sometimes I feel guilty for like the life that I have. Almost as if, like, not to say I'm not deserving, because I fully believe I'm deserving of everything I got, baby. But also just to be like, to the point of, sometimes I feel sad for other people because their life is not as good as it could be. Not to be like, I'm living like the greatest life ever, but it's pretty good. Thankfully, it's pretty good. And I want to share that with other people. And it's really hard to share that with other people, particularly friends and family, when, their life is just in shambles. Their life can be in shambles. And a lot of times it's because of things that they don't do for themselves. Things that they could do to change the narrative, but they don't. And I feel guilty about that sometimes. And so sometimes it could come off as like, I don't want to feel like I'm being like flashy or like showing off or things of that nature. But then again, I think about it, the people I watch on social media, they just living their life. Do they live good life? Yeah, they live a good life. But I want to see that because I'm nosy. And I want to see them living their good life. I don't feel no type of way, so why should I feel some type of way for somebody else to see my life? Because I don't feel no type of way about them. I don't know. Y'all let me know what that, y'all gonna diagnose me with something. Let me know what that is. And why people feel like that or whatnot, because it's definitely not the best feeling in the world, but I know that other people can relate to it in any sense. I know that there are other people out there that can relate to that as well. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead, yell for this girl one more time, pack up some more of this stuff, and then I'll see y'all when we out. know if y'all saw that, but my clothing system fell down on top of me. Anyway, we about to go now. It's propped up, like it's leaning right now, and we'll fix it later. But we gotta go because stuff closed around here at like 6 o'clock, y'all. It's like, anyway, I'll tell y'all about it later.
So one time like you ate and I actually felt sorry for you. I'm like, you were like, what is this?
It was like, it's cold. She was like, nachos is cold. We were like, no, nachos are not cold. The swirls. When you go to the store, you buy chocolate and vanilla together. It's swirl. It swirls together.
Oh, swirl.
I'm so sorry.
Hey, y'all, we're back. We did not go bowling. We didn't go bowling. Okay. Oh, we didn't go bowling because after we ate, I got the itis. So I'm ready to go to bed because it is definitely my bedtime. I don't know why this man would schedule anything for me to do at 7 p.m. knowing I go to bed by 7. That's Jax. Knowing I go to bed at like 7:30. So let me show y'all what we got while we were out. I'm gonna try and divide it up, but I don't know how that's gonna work out because it's a disaster in this bag. You gotta take your own bags here. So okay, so the first place we went to was Boots. Oh, that stuff is all at the bottom. Okay, the first store we went to was Boots, but I'm gonna come back to Boots. All right, then we went to the craft store. Okay, that's under this. Okay, let's go with the bookstore. Let's go with the bookstore. The little girl got her some books. Jax, get down. Jax, get down. Okay, she got her some. Janai got her some books to read. She got Orange, the Complete Collection 1. The Apothecary Diaries. Attack on Titan. Blue Lock episode Nagi. And this one right here is the craziest one, y'all. Chainsaw Man. Don't this man look crazy? Something happened to his head and it something happened to it and then it grew back like Chainsaw's creepy. Anyway, so that's that. And then I didn't pick out any books. I have 2 books that I still have not completed reading. And so my honey picked me out some books. Oh, looks like it's a little series. I don't know which is first, second, or third. Okay, it's the Antique Hunters, Death on Red Sea, Guide to Murder, and Murder at the Castle. So I don't know. I didn't even read them. I just saw them this time. So these are the books he got for me to read. I love mystery type books or whatnot. That's my vibe. Really a vibe. Okay, so then we went to the craft store. Janai got Freddy Fazbear. Freddy Fazbear. Some girl, this bear look like he do drugs. Is the bear alcoholic or something?
No, it's from a game.
It's from a game?
Yeah.
Okay, she got this bear. And then she also picked her out some puff stickers. These are Cinema Roll. Hello Kitty junk. And then, so earlier when I was doing my pom-poms, I was fighting for my life cutting the yarn. And child, the thing that came in, the little snippers that came, child, they was dull. Everything they sell in this country is dull. everything they sell in this country is dull because they have a stabbing problem. I don't know if I can say that on YouTube anyway. They got a problem with shanking folks. And so selling sharp stuff is like not something that they do or whatever. So we got a potato peeler. It was dull. We were just at the pizza place and the roly pizza cutter thing. It was so dull. It could barely even cut the pizza. Y'all, they ought to be ashamed of themselves. Everything is dull here. I don't know what to say. Anyway, so I got some fabric shears from the craft store, and then I got this paper pad. It got 8 colors, and that's so I can make the little ears for the pom-pom project that I'm gonna finish tomorrow. And then, okay, boots. Let me tell y'all about boots. So, we went over that way to go to Lush. Okay, long story short, it's not Lush. It's not. It's called The Body Shop. That's the name of it. It's called The Body Shop. It looks like Lush from the outside. Like, we've been over there to like the little street fair. A little bit. It looked like Lush a little bit. It reminds you of Lush. A little low budget Lush, but it reminds you of Lush. So we we went around there. And we, the scents are very English. Maybe we should say that, okay? It does not give, it don't even give Bath and Body Works. Anyway, long story short, child, look at this tin. It's empty. Y'all see that? It's empty. Anyway, so
It's a tiny one.
It's a tiny one, but it's empty.
It's halfway full.
It's halfway full. 96 hours nourishing moisture body butter. Okay, it's called The Body Shop, y'all.
It looks pretty nourishing.
And we went over there. We tried the samples out. We didn't like some of the smells. So, I decided to get the little,
One.
I decided to get the, hey, stop. So I decided, like, hey, let's just buy the smaller size ones, the smaller tins, before we go to spending, because these were like 4 or 5 pounds each. Before we go to spending 20 pounds on a tin and I get home, and A, my body doesn't like it, and B, it smelled like feet when I put it on. So we got this, and then they also had a buy 3 get 1 free or something like that, which I found out when we got to the register, because then I picked up this rescuing hand protector for repairing ultra dry hands. I wash my hands 100 times a day, so I thought this would be nice to keep in my bag. So I got 1 in hemp and 1 in shea. So that was cool. We're gonna try that out. I'll let y'all know if the Body Shop is worth anything. So that was what the whole purpose was. But then I couldn't remember the name, and I kind of knew where it was at. And it's not an area we go to often. Like, here and there we go over there to the area, but I just couldn't really remember exactly where it was at. So we ended up going into Boots. And I was so happy about going into Boots. We've been into other Boots, though. This is the thing. We've been into other Boots, and they don't have nothing in them. So I don't know if this Boots is like a Boots Plus or something. I don't know. Anyway, long story short, I was so happy. So happy. They have my the skincare line I use in there, right? So the Inkey List, I ended up getting this dewy sunscreen. It is SPF 30. Now, I prefer SPF 50. However, my sunscreen been on its way since it's been on its way. Amazon take its time to get stuff to me. So long story short, I went ahead and got this because it's already part of the product line that I have been using. So I got this. I've used it before, but it works okay. Now, middle of summer, would I use this? No, probably not. Not gonna use this. The other thing that I got from there is I got this Fenty Beauty. It's called Cheeks Out. No, it say Cheeks Out on the side, and then it say Melons on the. I wonder which one it is. Huh. It was supposed to be the Melons one. Is the one I was supposed. That's the one I tested while I was in there. So the box say one thing and then the label say something else. Let's see. Let's see what the actual package says. I don't think either will mind. You know, I do a pink or a pink and orange blush. So this is a cream blush. I want something like I can just pat it in. Janai says she can see it. I still can't see it. I patted it on there. She says she can see it. I can't see it. But just to give me like a little color. A little color. Nope, this is definitely the melon. Okay, so it's the right one. So this is the color. And I just wanted, you know, something a little light just to add a little. Yeah, I can't even see it on here now. Y'all let me know if y'all can see it. Something to just give me a little color on the cheek. Not too bright, not too subtle, but I don't know if I can see it at all. Now, again, I might need to do more than just my little finger. And I don't have any makeup on my face. So, anyway, so there's that. There's that on that. So I picked up the Fenty Beauty cream, cheek cream in Big Melon. And then I have been looking for this TheraBreath, the Breath Code TheraBreath mouth rinse. A side effect, I think, of not eating as much is like the stomach gases. My breath be kicking like karate, y'all. And I know it do. I'm so uncomfortable about it. I can't stand it. So I brush my teeth in the morning, and then I brush my teeth in the afternoon. I try and rinse like throughout the day. Cause baby, I just be self-conscious about having that hot dragon breath. The main reason why I wanted to go to the body shop when I thought it was Lush was because somebody uses up all the body scrub, somebody uses up all the body soak, somebody uses up all the body stuff, because the tub, we have one tub in the house, and it's a nice big tub, but it's on the 3rd floor. And on the 3rd floor, somebody uses that bathroom on the 3rd floor every day. So I guess sometimes she getting her vibes and need her little soak, and that's cool. But then when I get ready to go do my soak, it ain't nothing left. It ain't nothing left.
Oh, you still have that Tree Hut body scrub.
The who?
The Tree Hut.
That Tree Hut body scrub? The only thing that's left is some Tree Hut body scrub. Anyway, so I went to go buy some more body scrub, and I was thinking that it was Lush, but again, it was Body Shop. So, I don't know if this is called Daisy or Days. I don't know. I just got this or whatnot, and we're going to try it out and see if I like it. Don't like Tree Hut that much because it leaves me feeling oily or whatnot. After the baths, I feel like I have to exfoliate, and then I have to like double cleanse wash.
I feel like you're not rinsing it off properly.
I'm not rinsing it off properly. Anyway, child, so I wanted to get something different. My honey got me some soaks and some bath salts and stuff like that for Valentine's Day, which is great to replenish the stuff that we ran out of up there. And then I don't know if he got this for me or if he got this for him. I don't know. I don't know if he's trying to tell me my feet crusty or not. But I got the little cheese grater that I do in the shower just to kind of keep my feet up.
Cheese grater? Wow.
The little cheese grater thing? Yeah, I got the cheese grater. Listen. They don't do, you got this for me or for you?
Both of us. We both use it.
He said my feet look like Flintstone feet. That's what he just said. Y'all heard him. He said, I got this because your feet be looking like you be out fighting crime all day. No shoes on hot asphalt. That's what he said. So that's the reason why he got this. That's the reason why he got this. He said, look like you been walking 10 miles and running like Forrest Gump with no shoes on. That's the reason why he picked this up. I noticed he picked this up real quick and he slid it right on in that little basket. They didn't say nothing. I guess he said was understood, don't need to be explained. Okay. That's cool. So that's what we got this little scrubby brush for. I guess the cheese grater ain't enough, baby. He said that cheese grater ain't doing what it need to be doing. What it doing, you need a little pumice and a scrub brush. So that's that on that, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and end it. We rescheduled our visit to Bolds for tomorrow at 2 o'clock. But this is a day in my life video, and I ain't even gonna hold y'all. After we divide all this stuff up, I'm gonna put my pajamas on, and I'm gonna do what I need to do with the bedtime, because I'm sleepy. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting up there in years. I'm ready for Social Security. So I need to go to bed. All right. I appreciate everybody for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share. Until next time. Bye.
We're in trances, going all to different places, different planets. Watch your aura pass me by, losing balance. What if we run out of time and second chances? Empty handed.